Welcome parishioners of St. Bridget's Parish, parishioners of other parishes that follow us for our weekly program, A Path to the Lord, a meditation on the Word of God for the coming Sunday. Friends and benefactors, we are celebrating the 27th Sunday of Ordinary Time. And again, we have a wonderful page in the Gospel. The apostles went to Jesus and made a supplication. Lord, increase our faith. And certainly, the Lord answered to them, not with the biggest faith they could have. He compared faith with a mustard seed. And he said to them, if you have faith like the mustard seed, you can tell this mulberry tree, be uprooted, and it will obey you. There is an author, Father Vito Callela, and he says that faith is not to believe a set of doctrines only and to follow some moral principles that we must practice. Faith goes beyond that. Faith is about an encounter, a marvelous encounter in which we discover that there is a pact, a covenant. And in the constant dialogue with the other part that is God, we will discover who we are and what is our place in the creation. Pope Francis tells us that prayer is the breath of faith. And yes, prayer is to practice that dialogue, to maintain that encounter alive. An encounter is an experience with the other, in this case, God. And so with constant prayer, with constant dialogue, we certainly are rekindling that faith we have received and mostly living that permanent dialogue of that covenant that God made with us. But it's very interesting because the previous Sundays we were meditating on the steward that is the good one and the steward Jesus presented, not the good one. And so the steward is the one that puts time, talents, and treasure at the service of God and others. And so certainly, for a person of faith, is to have those time, talents, and treasures at the service of God and His kingdom, at the service of others. And certainly with that faith, we can uproot whatever is hindering us in our relationship with God. And the most important thing to be uprooted is the desire to do by ourselves and sometimes leaving God outside of our daily life. A good steward, a good disciple, a good Christian is the one that puts God first and then try the best to follow His will, and so to live accordingly to that doctrine and those moral principles. Have a good Sunday, all of you.